Hello, 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 and welcome back to another live ukulele jam with me, Matt Stead. It's been a while, hasn't it? It's been an exciting few weeks. There's been an awful lot going on, but I've been doing the retreat and then going on a little mini tour of Somerset with Jeff and Sam, our teachers from the retreat, and all sorts of stuff. So I've been away for a little while, but I'm back. And from this week onwards, we'll be back to all of our regular stuff. So we'll have our Kanikapila Mondays, alternating with our melodic Mondays as always. We'll be back to our Wednesday, every other Wednesday for our fortnightly lessons as well. The next one being ta-da! While my guitar gently weeps. We can do a really cool Jake Shimabukuro type version of this, which is going to be really fun. That's this Wednesday, actually. Really soon, this Wednesday at 3:30, which is going to be really, really lovely. Hi, Alistair. Hope you're doing well. Oh, it's nice to see some of you from the retreat. That's fantastic. Tim says, I've missed this so much. Can't wait. But it was fun seeing you in all the retreat videos. Thank you, Tim. I tried to get as many as I could. But just to let you guys know, I've still got loads of videos that I took at the retreat. Some brilliant performances from Jeff and Sam and Peter and Victoria. So I'll be posting those over the next kind of week or so. So keep an eye out for that. Oh, hi, Christine. Christine's here for her first Kanikapila. And I'll forgive you, Christine, for making me do the full Monty dance at the retreat. Hopefully that one wasn't recorded on video. I don't know. So yeah, and the sun's just up on the island of Oahu. Oh, great. And Peter, our amazing photographer's here. Everyone's here tonight. This is amazing. I love it. Peter was a brilliant photographer and obviously amazing friend and brilliant guy that did a lot of the coverage from the retreat. So thank you very, very much, Peter, for that. I really, really appreciate it. Aloha, Pam. Brilliant. We'll crack on with Kanikapila in a minute. Just in case you haven't, the sheets are still available. They'll look something like this. You can download them completely for free. Normally we would have them in a certain format, but this is going to be a retreat special. So we're actually going to play songs from the songbook. And as I mentioned in the first set of comments, it's going to be first come, first served in terms of requests. Because we've got like 26, 27 songs, something like that in the book. Obviously, we can't do all of them. Well, we can give it a good bash. So let me know in the comments if you've got any kind of any requests from that book in particular. You can download it for free. Links in the comments and in the description, guys. Next week we'll be back to our normal melodic Mondays. So we alternate Kanikapila and melodic Mondays where we look at chord melody. So that's going to be next week. And then the other thing that I wanted to tell you about was we did it. We reached 100,000 subscribers on YouTube. So a massive thank you for all of your support. Really, every single one of you means an awful lot to me. And we've had all sorts of exciting things with the retreat. I've got some announcements to make about next year. We've got the article in Uke magazine and we've just made it to 100,000. So loads of exciting stuff. So what I'm going to do is next Wednesday evening at 6 o'clock UK time, I'm going to do a special party to basically thank you guys. So we're going to do some Q&A. We're going to strum some songs. We're just going to hang out and have a good time. And I'm also going to have a giveaway. So I'm going to give away, I think it's going to be a forest ukulele. So it's going to be worth like 400 quid or whatever. So details will be on the website of how to enter the competition, which would be great. Thanks, Andy. Great to have you, mate. Great to have you. Fantastic. Oh, Indrani's got the first request in already from my girl. Fantastic. Well done, Indrani. I love it. So that's going to be next Wednesday, our party. Join me if you can, 6 o'clock. As with all of these, it'll be available on the replay as well. And yeah, just a quick, I'll give you some more news in the halftime break, but just let you know that tickets have been released for next year's ukulele retreat, summer ukulele retreat. We're doing it the weekend after the big Cheltenham Ukulele Festival of Great Britain. So that's going to be on the 22nd to the 24th of August next year. So go and get your tickets if you haven't already. All right then, let's bring the sheets on. Now, this is going to be slightly different to normal. Oh, thanks, Liam. Thanks, buddy. I even get one of those cool little plaques, apparently, so I've applied for that. So I'll stick that in the background. It belongs to all you guys rather than me, because I wouldn't have it if it wasn't for you. So we'll share it with everyone, right? Okay. So we're going to do things slightly differently to normal Kanikapila. We haven't got the chord tables like we normally do. We're going to do it slightly more traditionally. Ah, there it is. So let's start with Indrani's request. Thanks, Indrani. We're going to have a look at My Girl, an absolute classic. So this song's in the key of G. How do we know it's in the key of G? Well, the giveaway is that intro, isn't it? We've got a whole intro, which is just one chord, a G major chord. So that's a good one. Oh, we got the requests coming in as well. Karen, could you do me a favour? Could you give me a hashtag later on after this song so we know what to do next? I'll let you decide from the requests. Thank you, Karen. Okay. Hi, Stephen. Hi, Joe. Okay, so we know we're in the key of G, just normal G major, because we've got that lovely G chord at the start. Now, this song's relatively straightforward. We have the G chord, I've got sunshine, going to the 4 chord, which remember just creates a sense of change, and back again, on a cloudy day. And most of the verse is just those two, right? When it's cold outside, I've got the month of May. And then we have this lovely chorus where it goes from the 1 chord to the 2 chord played as a minor. That just means no fingers at all, A minor 7. To the 4 chord, to the 5 chord. And we do that again. I guess you'd say, what can make me feel this way, my girl. Back to G, okay? And then at the end of the choruses, see, we've got those chords with the slashes. That's just telling you how many beats to play it for. So at the end of the chorus, we hit that A minor 7, my girl. And we're just going to do D for 2, 1, 2, 1, 1. All right, where it says no chord, it just means, where it says NC, it just means no chord. Hi, Shona, good to see you. Oh, it's so nice to see so many from the retreat here. That's fantastic. Brilliant. Now, we all know, if you've watched my Kanikapila before, that we like pentatonic scales because you can solo over songs in the particular key using pentatonic scales. And this one is a G major pentatonic, way up here. We're going to start this shape, if you want to, from, let me just punch over a bit, from the 7th fret of the C string up to the 9th, that's GA. Then we go down here to this B, that's the 7th fret again. Up here, right up to this D, which is the 10th. E down here on the 7th again. And then up to the 10th again. So let me just go through that again. 7, 9. 7, 10. And you can use that to solo over the song. But notice the cool thing about this one is that if you play those notes in this rhythm, you get the intro. So if you want to have a go at that, okay, you can have a little try of that on the intro if you like. So whilst I'm doing bum, ba da 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 bum, da 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 da, you can do a little solo. You can also use it on the solo, which comes about halfway through as well, to have fun if you like as well. So brilliant. Fantastic. Oh, thanks, Peter. It was pretty incredible this year, wasn't it? It's like every year it gets better and better, so I've got to think of a way of improving it. I've got lots of ideas. I played a gig at a place called the Cube Cinema down in Bristol this weekend. It's a really cool venue, and I'm thinking of doing something special there at some point as well. So yeah, keep them peeled. All right, enough talk. Let's go for it. Let's play our first song together. So get that pentatonic scale going for the intro, or just strum a G of me. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bum, ba-da-da-da-da, bum, da-da-da-da-da. Now it says 16 of these. Let's just do it for a little while. We won't go for a full 16, and then come in on with me on Sunshine. Bum, ba-da-da-da-da. Here we go. I've got sunshine on a cloudy day. When it's cold outside, I've got the month of May. Here comes our chorus. I guess you'd say, what can make me feel this way, my girl? Talking about my girl. D.C.D. got so much honey, the bees envy me. I've got a sweeter song than the birds in the trees. Here comes our chorus. Oh, I guess you'd say, what can make me feel this way, my girl, my girl, my girl. Talking about my girl. Take a solo if you like. Otherwise, just stay on G and C with me. Here comes the key change. Get ready. Hey, hey, hey. I don't need no money, fortune or fame. I've got all the riches, baby. Ooh, a man can claim. Last chorus. Oh, I guess you'd say, what can make me feel this way, my girl, my girl. Talking about my girl. Yeah, fantastic, everyone. I completely forgot to warn you about that key change. It clear passed out my mind that it even existed, but hopefully you got that. Just in case you want to have a go at this at home later on and you didn't get that key change, just let me give you a quick tip. I know it's a bit late now for tonight, but you might like to have a go at this song. When we go to the chorus, we change to the key of A from the key of G. So we've still got the same types of chords, but we're in a different key. We're one whole step up. Now, in terms of your fingers, it's not too bad. What you do is you hit the A here. I. B minor 7 is just barring the second. Yes. Now, you could go to a D like this, but what I like to do is just put my little finger down on the 5th fret of the A string for a D. You'd. And then for E, you can move that up. So something that looks really horrible actually becomes quite achievable. Should we just do that chorus? Now, you know that, just for fun, just to finish off. Let's go from verse 3. I don't need no money, fortune or fame. I've got all the riches, baby. One man can claim. Here we go. Oh, I guess you'd say, what can make me feel this way, my girl, my girl, my girl. Talking about my girl. There you go. Just so you can have a go at that later on, which is really, really nice. Oh yeah, Karen. I think the next song, number 2, is going to be A Horse with No Name. So this is somewhere, I think, towards the front of your books. Let me just whiz back. I'll tell you the page when I get there. Page 7 in your books for this one. Now, Karen, there's a little boo-boo in the sheets for this one. That one's for you, Indrani. That one's for you. There's a little boo-boo in the sheets in this one, and don't worry, because it's the easiest thing to fix. It's so simple. Hi Leslie, hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing that well. If you just go into the description, Leslie, or the for the updated one, just check Facebook. Just check our Facebook page for that one. But don't worry, it's not a big deal. I can show you how to make the change for this one. It's really simple. Okay. So this song's in the key of E minor. Again, not always, but generally when that first and the last chord are the same, that gives you the key of a song. So this one we're in E minor, which is nice. We literally just go between that E minor and a D major 7. That's the entirety of this song. Isn't that crazy? Now, we can play an E minor like this, which is 0, 4, 3, 2 from nose to toe. So 0 means open string, 4th fret, 3rd fret, 2nd fret, like so. Now, the notes that make up E minor are an E note. We've got this one here is an E note, because we've gone from C to C sharp to D sharp to E. Then we've also got a G note here, which is the 3rd fret. My black strings aren't showing up too well. I hope you can see what I'm doing here. G, so E and G. And then this one here is the B note from the E minor chord. And then we've got another G on top. So what you can do to play an E minor if you want a really nice open sounding chord is actually to have 2 E's. And all you need to do is take this finger off the G note like that. And you might think, yeah, but now we haven't got a G note. But remember, we've got one here as well. Okay, so this is a perfectly valid E minor, and it sounds really nice because we have the G up top here. I've got low G, you might have a high G, that's absolutely fine. And then we've got 2 E's in a row. Exactly the same look. And then the B here. And it's just got a slightly more open tone because we're only holding down 2 strings. This is normally minor. This is one we're playing. Okay, minimal difference, but I think it's sweet. Then when we go to the D chord, a normal D would look like this. But a major 7th also has the C sharp in it. That's the 7th note in the key of D. Don't sweat the theory too much. But all we need to do is put one finger here for the C sharp. The other 2 down, almost looks like a G7 shape, doesn't it? Moved up towards your nose. And that gives us our D major 7. Really sweet chord that, isn't it? Okay, now basically the entire song just goes between those chords. We're just going to do a simple calypso rhythm. Down, down, up, down, up. Okay, think of that as walk, running, and running. Walk, running, and running. And we go between the 2 chords like this. And that's literally, believe it or not, that's the entire song for this one. It's really cool. So we don't have to do anything fancy for this at all. Barbara, you know Alan, who does the sound at the retreat, our brilliant sound man, Alan. Thank you, Alan, if you are watching. Alan Lightly, his dad was also there on the Saturday night, and this was his dad's ukulele. It's an Otasan Kamaka that I sold to them probably about 7 or 8 years ago. At the uke room, and then Alan's selling it, so I said I might buy it off him because I love kamakas. So it's kind of like one of those ukes that I've sold and then it's been reunited with me, so it's quite cool really. But yeah, it's a lovely sound uke. I used it at the gig this weekend because it's got a lovely kind of really got a lovely warm tone for chord melody, which is really Really lovely. So yeah, there we go. It never ends. UAS, it never ends. You think after like all these years playing ukulele I'd be free of it, but nope. All right, Linda, no worries. We'll put it in the pot as well and make sure we do that. And hi, Linda, by the way. Okay, right, let's give this a try then. So just one last reminder, we can do E minor like so. Okay, that's 0, 4, 0, 2. Thanks, Linda. And then we're going to go to this finger up here for the D major 7. And we're just going to do measure of this one, round and round. And we'll swing it. So try and get a nice, bring it up to tempo, a nice lilt. Now, the mistake on this one is this verse 3. We're just missing the D major 7s. They should be in there. So when you get to verse 3, just keep doing what you've done the whole song and you'll be fine. And sing along with me. There's not much to this song, so unless you sing along, it sounds a bit boring. So apologies if you're not singers. I'm not the best at this song in terms of the melody and everything, but hopefully you'll enjoy it. Just quickly, if you want to have a go at soloing on this one, it's in the key of E minor, so you can use the E minor pentatonic, which goes 4, 7. That's on the C string. 5, 7, 5, 7. You could combine it with its relative major, which is the last one we played. Okay, so just again, 4, 7, 5, 7, 5, 7. And I'll do an instrumental verse here where it says interlude. All right, otherwise just keep strumming E minor and D major 7. Let's give it a go. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hi, Sarah. That going, guys, for the whole song. On the first part of the journey, I was looking at all the life. There were plants and birds and rocks and things. There were sands and hills and rings. The first thing I met was a flower with buzz. The sky with no clouds. The heat was hot and the ground was dry, but the air was full of sound. I've been through the desert on a horse with no name. It felt good to be out of the rain. In the desert you can't remember your name, 'cause there ain't no one for to give you no pain. La 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 la. And again. La 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 la. Let's bring it down. After 2 days in the desert sun, my skin began to turn red. After 3 days in the desert fun, I was looking at a riverbed, and the story it told of a river that flowed made me sad to think it was dead. You see, I've been through the desert on a horse with no name. Felt good to get out of the rain. In the desert you can't remember your name, 'cause there ain't no one for to give you no pain. Everyone, la 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 la. Take a solo. Go on, hit those pentatonic notes. Or just keep strumming with me. Let's bring it down a bit. Hit those strings nice and quietly now. Try and get a real kind of quiet moodiness going. That's it. Here we go, verse 3. After 9 days I let the horse run free, 'cause the desert had turned into a sea. There were plants and birds and rocks and things. There was sand and hills and rings. The ocean is a desert with its life underground, and a perfect disguise up above. Under the the cities lies a heart made of ground, but the humans will give no love. One more. I've been through the desert on a horse with no name. It's good to be out of the rain, 'cause in the desert you can't remember your name, 'cause there ain't no one thought to cause you no pain. La 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 la. La 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 la. Let's slow down and hit that E minor to finish. Woo! There we go. Nice easy song, that one. I know the chords aren't easy, but it's great in the fact that you've just got those two chords over and over again. Okay, Karen, can you hit me up with the third song? I know you listed it earlier, but just so I can save scrolling through all the comments. It's really nice seeing all these, all the chat and everything, and seeing the people's requests. So fantastic. And hi, Sarah. I loved your song on Facebook, by the way, Sarah. Sarah wrote a special song all about the retreat, and it's absolutely fantastic. It's on our Uke Students Hangout on Facebook if you're interested. So take a look. Leslie is saying she drove cross-country across the US in a VW van with this newly released album playing non-stop. Oh, I love it. Absolutely brilliant. Driving across America to the sound of America. I mean, you couldn't get more perfect than that. When I was growing up, one of my absolute favourites, most favourite books was On the Road by Jack Kerouac, as with, I think, a lot of people of a certain age go through a phase of that. And it's always made me want to do kind of, Route 66 across the middle of the USA. One day. Yeah, that's it, Joe. People often ask, can you play a ukulele song for me? And you think, oh no, am I going to remember what next? But yeah, there we go. Oh, it looks like should I stay or should I go? A bit of Clash next, bit of punk. Fantastic. Written on your dog walk. I love it. Okay, right. So let's see if we can find Should I Stay or Should I Go by the Clash. I can't remember if we put these in alphabetical order. I think we did. So it should be easy enough to find. There. Yeah, number 14, guys, page 14. So we're going to go a bit crazy with this one. Yeah, I always wanted to do Route 66 and kind of go across country, but then also do what Jack Kerouac did in On the Road, go down to Mexico and back up. And then I do the Deep South, because I've always wanted to go to New Orleans for the jazz and all the history. Maybe see a bit of the Delta to the north of that as well. It'd be really special. So one day we'll get there. Right, let me just take a quick gulp. And we'll get going again. Indrana's just saying she is listening to Native American flute while driving through the Southwest USA. Oh, I love that. I bet that was really kind of moody, seeing the landscape and hearing that song of the Native Americans. That must have been amazing. Okay, so this one's kind of fairly easy, actually, even though it looks really complex. It's not half as complex as it looks. We're in the key of D this time. Again, you can see the first and last chords are D, which give it away. And the verses are largely based on the D. Now, if we count up in the key of D, D has a few sharps in it. So we'd have D, E, F sharp, G. So notice we've got the 1 chord going to the 4 chord and back again. Okay, 1, 4, 1. If you're in Peter's class at the retreat, you'll know what that means, right? Nashville number system. So we hit D, G, D. And then where it says Z, what we're going to do is we're going to chuck our strings. And all you need to do is just flatten your fingers across the strings. Don't press, otherwise you'll get a cool jazz chord. But we don't want a cool jazz chord. We want this, right? Okay, which is nice. Okay, so what we do is D, G, D, chuck, 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 D, G. If you're not sure about the chucks, just leave them out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And that that's most of the song, right? Because we've got that all the way through the verses. Darling, you gotta let me know. Should I stay or should I go? If you say that you are... Now here's where we change about halfway through the verse. We go from the 4 chord back to the F. Played as a normal F rather than a sharp, and G again. So G, F, G, and then we're back to D. And then at the end, to create some tension, what chord creates all the tension? It's the 5 chord. What's the 5 chord in the key of D? D, E, F sharp, G, A. And we're going to play it as an A7, okay? So you gotta let me know. Should I stay or should I go? Just like that, right? Now the only changes when we get to the choruses, we're going to keep strumming. So you don't need to do the chucks on this. So just keep strumming D's and G's, etc. Should I stay or should I go now? Should I stay or should I go now? If I go there will be trouble. If I stay it will be double. So come on and let me know. We'll stop it. Should I stay or should I go? Really cool, isn't it? I love this song. Such a fantastic song. Love the Clash as well. So yeah, this is a great one to play. The instrumental is basically a verse. If you want to have a go at playing on the instrumental, you could do the G major pentatonic. That's D to E. That's 2 to 4. F sharp up to A. That's 2 to 5. And then this B note here to this high D, which is again 2 to 5. Notice it's exactly the same shape as the G major pentatonic we did up here. But now we have it down here so we can play in the key of D. So if you want to have a go at a little solo, give it a try. If not, just have fun. This is a great one. Let's go for it. Okay, ready? So intro is basically like the first line of the verse. Here we go. Darling, you gotta let me know. Should I stay or should I go? If you say that you are mine, I'll be here till the end of time. So you got to let me know. Should I stay or should I go? It's always tease, tease, tease. Happy when I'm on my knees. One day is fine, the next is black. So you want me off your back? Well, come on and let me know. Should I stay or should I go? Should I stay or should I go now? Should I stay or should I go now? If I go there will be trouble, but if I stay it will be double. So come on and let me know. And stop. Should I stay or should I go? The indecision's bugging me. If you don't want me, set me free. Exactly who I'm supposed to be. Don't you know which clothes fit me? Come on and let me know. Should I stay or should I blow? Instrumental. And the G. F, G to D, G. Then a 5 chord A7. And stop. Back to D, G, D. And the chorus. Should I stay or should I go now? Should I stay or should I go now? If I go there will be trouble, but if I stay it will be double. So come on and let me know. Should blow? Should I stay or should I go now? Should I stay or should I go now? If I stay there will be trouble, but if I stay it will be double. So come on and let me know. Should I stay or should I go? There we go, fantastic. I mean, who says you can't play punk on ukulele, right? Absolutely brilliant. Classic Joe Strummer. Fantastic. It does make you want to do the whole kind of, I don't know, like, you know, Keith Moon, not Keith Moon, he's a drummer, wasn't it? Who's the guy that used to do all the windmills? Pete Townsend windmills on guitar. Okay, right, what have we got next? Number 4. I'm trying to see if I can find it. All my comments have gone out of order. The Boxer. Oh, wow. Now that couldn't be much more different, could it? Fantastic, The Boxer. So this one is beautiful. Simon and Garfunkel, laid back song. Quite melancholy, actually. And really, really beautiful. This one used to be one of Esther's favourites. You guys, if you're at the retreat, obviously you know already, and I've mentioned it at Melodic Mondays, but sadly Esther passed away a few weeks ago. The cow and frog that would help with all the sheets. More importantly than that, she was a brilliant friend and a real inspiration to lots of you guys. So the next retreat that we're doing is going to be in 2 weeks' time, and that's going to be a dedication to Esther. We're going to do songs about autumn, but it includes some of her favourites, so that's going to be really lovely. In November, there's going to be a celebration of her life on the 8th of November, and I believe it's going to be live streamed. So when I get more details of that from her brother Peter, I'll let you guys know, because some of you might like to tune into that. So yeah, cool. Should I stay? Sorry, I have to go. Oh, I get it. Thanks, Stephen. Took me a while. I love it. Thanks, Indrani. Thanks, Joe. Oh, hi, Skyzilla in Singapore. Hope you're doing well out there. How's the weather? Is it all good? It's actually quite nice here at the moment. Really, really beautiful. Kevin says, a question out of the blue, but what settings are you using on your uke tonight? Do I have a favourite brand? That's a great question, actually, Kevin. I'm using a low G on this one at the moment. So what strings, not what setting. Yeah, sorry, it's me being... so I've got the strings on this one. They actually came from Alan with these strings. It's probably still the originals. I think it's not the Kamaka strings, though. I think what I've got is... Yeah, I remember. It's Fremont Black Lines. Fremont Black Lines. Quite a warm, mellow string, which I think tones down because it's a cedar top, which is really, really punchy. Warm but punchy. This just calms it down a little bit. So yeah, Fremont Concert Black Line strings. And then I've got a low G. This is a Fremont Soloist. It's a wound string. It's a wound low G, which you can see kind of how thick it is. But it's been polished. So there's a little bit of noise as you go up and down, but it's not like really scratchy like some strings. So yeah, low G, all Fremont Soloist low G, and then a Fremont Black Line for the other three, which works really well. It's really pretty, isn't it? So that's her Koa back and sides, then cedar top, which is sweet. Thanks, Indrani. So I'll probably end up buying this, so you might see a lot of this because I'm really, really enjoying it. Always humid there. Oh, that could be worse, though, eh, Sky? Could be worse. Yeah, I think it's Mother of Pearl. It could be abalone. It's possibly abalone. I always get mixed up which is which. If you guys know, let me know. I'm never quite sure. But yeah, it's pretty, isn't it? Really blingy. Really blingy. Definitely, Karen. I'll let you know as soon as we know for sure. Yeah. Okay, right. Let's do another song, and then we'll have a bit of a chat. So let's see if I can find the Boxer. Did we put that under T or did we put that under B? Let me just check. Might have put it under T. There's always that debate, isn't there, in when you do your record collection, whether the should be under T or B. I'd put this under B, but then you have bands like the, which makes things really confusing, right? So yeah. Karen's just saying there's a boo-boo in the box there. In the chorus, just follow the second line. The first line has the minor in the wrong place. Okay, let's just take a look at that. And Indran's saying if it's greenish blue. I think it is, Indrani. Yeah, I think it might be abalone. Yeah. You guys, you're encouraging my UAS, ukulele acquisition syndrome. What you like? So Karen was just saying in the chorus, follow the second line where it says la 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 la. But I think you'll be fine. So really mellow this one. You could even do a little picking on this. Maybe if you've got low G top to bottom. Okay, so that's G string, C string, E string, A string. Or you could do inside out. Works really nice on high G. I am just a poor boy, though my story's sad and told. That's really nice, isn't it? So you can have a go at that. Or just strum. I am just a poor boy, though my story's seldom told. All right, like so. The chords are relatively simple on this one. Now we've got this lovely interlude here, which is the chords, which are indicated here on the top. So if you're strumming, you're going to play C, and then C to A minor, G7. Just follow along the chords along the top, basically. But if you want to, normally I'd have a backing track to show you, but because we're doing a retreat songbook, I haven't had a chance to prepare one. But if you want, you can also have a go at the tab for this little interlude. It'll sound like this. Off 3, that's E, G on the E string. And then C, D, off 2. D to G, that's 2 to 3. We hit another of those Gs, down to F. And then similar again, E, G, high C, G, down to the F, that's this one, open E. But don't worry, you can strum with me absolutely fine if you're not sure, okay? But if you put that together, it'll sound like this. Don't sweat it, you can just have a go at that if you fancy it. Da, 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 da. But if not, just strum with me and you'll be absolutely fine, okay? No, Joe, I've honestly, I was talking to someone, I think I was talking to Jeff about it this weekend. Just before this weekend, earlier in the week, and we've both got UAS even after all these years. It's mad, isn't it? Okay, right, let's give it a go then. So I think I might finger pick this one just to get us going, but you can strum with me, be absolutely fine, just a normal calypso. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. I am just a poor boy, though my story's seldom told. I have squandered my resistance for a pocket full of mumbles, such are promises. All lies and jest, still a man hear what he wants to hear, and disregards the rest. When I left my home and family, I was no more than a boy in the company of strangers, in the quiet of the railway station, running scared, laying low, seeking out the poorer quarters where the ragged people go, looking for the places, where only they would know. La 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 la. Nice and low now. Asking only workman's wages, I come looking for a job, but I get no offers, just to come on from the horse on 7th Avenue. I do declare there were times when I was so lonesome, I took some comfort there. La 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 la. Now that interlude, here we go. Sing. Da 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 da. G7, stay on it. Da 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 da. Sing. La 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 la. G7. And F. C. G7. F and C. Now verse 4. Oh no, chorus. Here we go. La la la. La 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 la. La 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 la. Then I'm laying out my winter clothes and wishing I was gone, going home, where the New York City winters aren't bleeding me, going home. In the clearing stands a boxer and a fighter by his tree, and he carries the reminders of every glove that laid him down or cut him till he cried out in his anger and his shame, I am leaving, but the fighter still remains. There's a little G missing there. Back to C. La la la. La 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 la. La la la. La 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 la. La well done, everyone. Isn't that a beautiful song? Apologies about the word horse. There's that slightly un-PC lyric, isn't there? Just to come on from the horse on 7th Avenue. I remember when we first did this one a couple of years ago, and I remember talking to Esther about that and saying, it might have been Karen as well, about saying, oh, should we play this one because it has that word in it, and what should we do? And I think it was Esther said, oh, just say horse. I come on from the horse on 7th Avenue. So the horse was feeling frisky. There we go. Okay, let's keep going. This is so much fun. So we're going to do another one next, and I think it's going to be Crazy. Is that right? Yeah, Crazy. Fantastic. Let me just take a bit of a slurp. Sorry, guys. Lovely. And as Indrani says, it's perfectly okay as long as you have a horse on 5th Avenue. Has there ever been a horse on 5th Avenue? Maybe back in the day. I don't know. Just a reminder, guys, just as we're getting towards halfway, that this Wednesday we've got another of our special live workshops, While My Guitar Gently Weeps, and I'm going to teach you that lovely kind of Jake strumming. So it's not the chord melody version. You know that Jake strum, he does a kind of... and so on and so forth. So I'll teach you that really lovely strumming technique and how to do it, because it sounds great when you do it. So yeah, thank you. Is it Sky or Skysilla? I'm making sure I'm not saying that wrong, but let us know. But thank you, really appreciate that. Oh yeah. Shona says, love an oral percussion, Matt. I can't help it. Whenever I sing that song, I always hear that massive cymbal crash. La da da, psh, la da da, la 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 la. Sorry, guys, I just couldn't resist. Thank you. Oh yeah, and of course, police horses go there regularly. There you go. It's a frisky horse. That's what it was. Okay, let's have a look at Crazy. This is a really nice, it's kind of become a bit of a jazz standard, but it was written by Skysilla. Yes, oh brilliant, thanks Sky. So this one was written by Willie Nelson back in the day. Really, really fantastic songwriting, which is really nice. As I mentioned at the retreat, it was quite funny. We had a song which everyone presumes was written by Willie Nelson, but it wasn't. It was performed by Willie Nelson. And then we had a song that was performed by somebody else, Patsy Cline, but was written by Willie Nelson. So a bit of an interesting way around doing things. Really sweet song in the key of C, this one. Okay, so we start off with C, dum, to an F. We're just going to do a swing up and down for this one, like this, guys. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Okay, where we've got those chords in the intro where there's 2 slashes next to it, or kind of backslash, that just means we're going to do those for 2 beats each. So for instance, you do a measure of C, measure of F, 2 more Fs, E minus, D minus, and then you go to G7. All right, so just to show you how that works. It's really clever because what's happening is we're going to the 4 chord, which is an F. Then we're coming back down through the scale to E. We play that as a minor, to D as a minor. And then you'd think we're going to go to A minor, but by hitting a G7, it creates a really nice tension, which makes you want to go back to the 1 chord, that C at the start. I'm literally just going to strum this really slow. Crazy. Crazy for feeling so lonely. Really nice and simple like that. Okay, let's give it a go. I think you've got this, guys. I think you'll enjoy this. Absolutely loads of fun. Okay, here we go. I'll lift this up so you can see it. Oh, let me come a bit higher. That's better. Here we go. 1, 2. Oh, I almost forgot. Sorry, guys. Just we're about to start. If you want a solo on this one, you can use a C major pentatonic, which is open C, 2nd fret for D, open E, 3rd fret for G, open A, and 3rd fret for C. So, okay, and that's still the pentatonic scale. Just looks different because we're in 1st position, so we don't have any fingers on this one. You can also play any of the notes that have a dot on your A string. Okay, so that makes it a nice, easy one to solo too. Really good fun, this one. So have a little go on a solo if you fancy it. Here we go then from the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, C. More Fs, E minor, D minor, 2, 3, 4, G7. Here we go. Crazy, crazy for feeling so lonely. I'm crazy, crazy for feeling so blue. then someday you'd leave me for somebody new. And the bridge, worry, why must I let myself worry? D7, wondering, what in the world did I do? Cheeky G7. And C, crazy for thinking that my love could hold you. It's a fast bit like the intro. Crazy for trying, I'm crazy for crying, I'm crazy for loving you. Take a solo if you like, or strum with me. Hit those pentatonic notes if you fancy it. Of the verse now, G to G7, and then C7 takes us to the bridge. Worry, why do I let myself worry? D7, wondering, what in the world did I do? Verse 3. Crazy for thinking that my love could hold you. I'm crazy for trying, I'm crazy for crying, I'm crazy for loving you. Isn't that a great song? Absolutely brilliant classic. It's kind of got a jazz feel, hasn't it? Even though we think of Willie Nelson as kind of, I guess, a country singer, songwriter. So yeah, really, really brilliant. That I absolutely love that one. I don't know if we got as far as a request number 6. So come on, who's going to get the next request in? Let me know what you fancy. We've still got loads of the songbook to go, so it's fun tonight. Normally we break down the songs in a lot more detail and talk about the chords and how they work, but we're just having fun tonight, strumming and singing and getting together post retreat, which is really, really lovely. Oh, there we go. Man on the Moon. Oh, great. When we did this at the retreat, I completely lost where I was because Victoria led this. I couldn't see the sheet, so I had no idea where I was on this one. So I'm looking forward to having a go to put that right, which should be good. So Man on the Moon, that's going to be number 10, page 10 if you've got it, guys. Ah, good. That's brilliant, Karen. Keep them coming. Keep them coming. We'll try and get as many in as we can tonight. Should be fun. Me too, Andy. Me too. Absolutely. Barbara, fantastic. Barbara picked that one whilst I was strumming in the background. Absolutely love it. That's fantastic. That's what Kanikapila is all about, isn't it? Good way to practice all those little things like finger picking and soloing and all that. Absolutely fantastic. Okay, now this one's you can in the key of G. It doesn't look like it because it starts on C and it ends on C, right? But the chorus is really clearly in G. Get this, G. Okay, and then it goes back to G. So it's a bit of an unusual one. And REM do this in a lot of the songs where they don't use chords in the places you'd expect them to. Now the verses are really, really easy peasy lemon squeezy. We've got a C to D, and it just goes between the two like that, staying slightly longer on the second C. Yeah, really easy. Then it goes to the relative minor. Don't sweat the theory for tonight, but just know that's an A minor here. Okay, so Auntie, did you hear about this one? To a G. Tell me, are you locked in the punch? And again, Auntie, are you goofing on Elvis? Hey, baby, are we losing touch? Yeah, you have to do your best Elvis on the Hey, baby. Okay, so that's really, really lovely. Okay. Then when we go to the chorus, this is a little bit tricky. If you get stuck on this, you can always wait to come back in on the verses. So don't sweat it, but give it your best go. We've got G. If you believed, A minor, C. They put a B minor. That's the tricky one because you've got to bar the whole of the 2nd fret. And then your ring finger up here on the 4th fret of the G string. Man on the moon. Okay. If you really struggle with that, rather than B minor, you could just play the bottom 3 of the 2nd fret. If you believed they put a man on the moon, man on the moon. Okay, so if you struggle, that's fine. If you believe, here it comes. There's nothing up his sleeve, nothing is cool. Or the full way. If you believe they put a man on the moon. Or if you wanted to, you could even do it all barred. This is tricky, but just in case anyone wants to show off, you could do a G here, like an F moved up. No, there, I want one too high. And then you can drop it down for A minor. C you can do up here like a B flat shape. And then you can pull it back for B minor. And then you've only got to add one for G. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Sorry, I'm getting all mixed up. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Like that. Now that's tricky, but I'm just giving you options basically. You can do any of those. If you want a solo on this one, we're going to do the G major pentatonic again, which is up here. That's your 7-9, 7-10, 7-10. And you can combine that with its relative minor, E minor, which is 4-7, 5-7, 5-7. Okay. So if you want to have a noodle at any point, have a go at that. But if not, just strum along with me. Enjoy it. This is such a good song. I love this. I recently got Automatic for the People on vinyl. The last side of it is just amazing. We get Man on the Moon. It's got Find the River and Night Swimming, which is probably my favourite REM song ever. It's just great B-side to the record. I'm rambling. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, C. D. Back to C. Just keep that going for the verses. Do that one more time. Keep it going, guys. This was written about Andy Kaufman, by the way, who is an amazing but strange comedian. Some people think he faked his own death, but he was just amazing. Here we go. Martha Hooper and the Game of Life. Yeah, 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 yeah. Andy Kaufman in a wrestling match. Yeah, 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 yeah. Monopoly 21, checkers and chess. Yeah, 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 yeah. I'll see you in heaven if you make the list. Yeah, 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 yeah. Pre-chorus. Now, Auntie, did you hear about this one? Tell me, are you locked in the punch? Auntie, are you goofing on Elvis? Hey, baby, are we losing touch? If you believe they put a man on the moon, man on the moon. If you believe there's nothing up his sleeve, nothing is cool. Moses went walking with the staff of wood. Yeah, 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 yeah. You stop being by the apple good. Yeah, 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 yeah. Egypt was troubled by the horrible asp. Yeah, 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 yeah. Mr. Charles Darwin had the gall to ask. Yeah, 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 yeah. Another pre-chorus now. Andy, did you hear about this one? Tell me, are you locked in the punch? Andy, are you goofing on Elvis? Hey, baby, are we losing touch? Chorus. If you believe they put a man on the moon, man on the moon. If you believe there's nothing up his sleeve, nothing is cool. Verse 3. Here's a little adject for a never believer. Yeah, 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 yeah. Bring it right down. Here's a ghost for the offering. Yeah, 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 yeah. Here's a truck stop instead of St. Peter's. Yeah, 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 yeah. Mr. Andy Kaufman's gone wrestling. Yeah, 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 yeah. Pre-chorus, chorus. Andy, did you hear about this one? Tell me, are you locked in the punch? Andy, are you goofing on Elvis? Hey, baby, are we losing touch? Chorus. If you believe they put a man on the moon, man on the moon. If you believe there's nothing up his sleeve, nothing is good. Another chorus. If you believe they put a man on the moon, man on the moon. If you believe there's nothing up his sleeve, nothing is cool. Well done, everyone. Fantastic. Oh, I love that song. So good. Need to get my REM records out again. I just think that's a brilliant, brilliant song. Good taste. Good taste, Barbara. Excellent, excellent. Thanks, Rob. Thank you. Really, really appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, okay. So next up, we're going to do Katrina and the Waves. I think... Am I right, Karen? We're Katrina and the Waves from Canada originally. I know it's kind of interesting because the last time we won the Eurovision Song Contest, I think it was Katrina and the Waves, wasn't it? Love, shine a light in every corner of the world. Let a love light carry. I love a bit of Eurovision, so yeah, I remember that one. I guess it was an English songwriter, but I think it was, yeah, I think Katrina and the Waves are from Canada. Have I got that right? But yeah, they represented Britain and we won, so it's all good. Okay. All right. So, thanks, guys. Thank you. Oh, American. Sorry, Karen. Sorry, Karen. I don't know why I thought they were Canadian. But there we go. Right. Okay. Now, this one's great, because this one really represents the power of the 1, 4, 5 chords. So when we normally do Kanikapila, we think of something called Nashville numbers. And basically all the chords in a certain key have personalities. The 1 chord is your chord that feels at home or resolved. The 4 chord is the chord that creates a sense of change. So it means that the song's going somewhere. And the 5 chord creates tension that makes you want to go back to 1. And if you have a look at the verses, basically we've got those 4 chords over again. 1, 2, sorry, 1, 2. 1, 4, 5, 4. C, F, G, F. Home, change, tension, change. And that's it. Sounds like so many songs, right? So on and so forth, right? I used to think that maybe you love me, but baby, I'm sure. And I just can't wait till the day when you knock at my door. So So 2 beats on each, right? Easy peasy lemon squeezy-ish, because they're quick changes. And then when we go to the chorus, we have the play off of the 5-chord tension, going back to the 4 chord. And it does that 3 times. I'm walking on sunshine, whoa. I'm walking on sunshine, whoa. I'm walking on sunshine, whoa. And when it goes back to the next bit, we just keep going to the verse chords. And don't it feel good? All right now. And that's it, basically. So if you're on the verses, C, F, G, F. And the choruses, we just hold them a little bit longer. G, F, G, F. One more time. And then we're back again. So C, F, G, F. Okay, so on and so forth. Really nice, simple one to do, isn't it? You can even do this one. No, I'll show you that another time. That's Stir It Up by Bob Marley. But Rob's just asking, new to this, how would I be able to get hold of your songbook? So Robert, normally we do new sheets every 2 weeks because we do Kanikapila every fortnight on a Monday, and you can download the sheets. They're always free. This time we're doing songs from our retreat songbook, so it's slightly unusual. Normally we only do 4 songs. We've probably done twice that already, haven't we, tonight? But generally, yeah, we do it slightly differently. But you can download the sheets for free each time. You'll find them under mattstead.com, and then just go to live lessons and you'll find them under Kanikapila there. Or you'll see them, I put them on the Facebook group. But also, if you're watching this on YouTube, if you go in the description, there's a link there. It's just a Dropbox link, and you can download them for free there. Or if you've got a scrolling finger quick enough, you can go right back to my first comments, and you'll find them there as well, which is cool. Tim's got a nugget of musical information, which I always love. Katrina's Kimberly Rue, hopefully I'm saying that, formerly of Soft Boys, is from Cambridgeshire. Katrina is American, but was living in the UK when the band started, so more English than not, I think. There we go, there we go. Fantastic, fantastic. Love it, love it. Okay, let's give it a go then, guys. Now, this one, if you want to do a solo one, you can again use the C major pentatonic. We tend to use pentatonics because they're easier to solo with. So that's C, D, 0, 2, E, G, that's 0, 3, E, and then A, C. Okay, that's off 2 on the C string, off 3 on the G string, on the E string, sorry, and off 3 on the A string. And remember, you can also do all your dots on the A string. Okay, any of those will work because the dots on your A string mark out the A pentatonic scale. Okay, let's have some fun and give it a go. You ready, guys? We'll do a verse just instrumentally to get you going, or just a few rounds. 1, 2, 3, 4. C, F, G, F. Just keep that going. I love that groove. To think that maybe you love me, but baby I'm sure, and I just can't wait till the day when you knock at my door. Now every time I go to the mailbox, gotta hold myself down, 'cause I just can't wait till you write me you're coming around. Comes that chorus. I'm walking on sunshine, whoa, walking on sunshine, whoa, walking back for a day. No, no, no. Baby, I just want you back and I want you to stay. Here comes that chorus. I'm walking on sunshine. Yeah. Walking on sunshine. Whoa. Walking on sunshine. Whoa. Don't it feel good? Hey, alright now. Don't it feel good? Hey. Try a solo if you like. Or strum with me. Feel those 1, 4, 5s. 1, 4, 5, 1. 1, sorry, 4, 5, 4. 1, 4, 5, 4. Another chorus. I'm walking on sunshine. Whoa, walking on sunshine. Whoa, walking on sunshine. Whoa, don't it feel good? I got a slightly out of order here, guys. It's my bad. Let's do verse 3. Used to think that maybe you love me, but now that it's true. Sorry, guys. And I don't want to spend my whole life just waiting for you. Now I don't want you back for the weekend, not back for a day. No, no. Baby, I just want you back and I want you to stay. I'm walking on sunshine. Whoa, walking on sunshine. Whoa, walking in sunshine. Whoa, don't it feel good? Alright now. I feel love, I feel love, I feel love that's really real. I feel love, I feel love, I feel love that's really real. On sunshine, baby. I'm on sunshine, baby. I'm walking on sunshine. Whoa, walking on sunshine. Whoa, walking on sunshine. Whoa, and don't it feel good? Try C7, let's go bluesy. Yeah. That C7 at the end when you're playing in the key of C, it's a real Beatles way to end. Sorry, I realised I left close cam on there, so you're staring at my double chin the whole time. Apologies for that. Okay, right. Let's see. I reckon we've got time to do a few more. Let's go until about 7:30 and then I'll stay around for a bit of chat at the end. So what have we got next? Another bit of Simon and Garfunkel, 59th Street Bridge song. I think that's at the start under numbers, I think. Otherwise known as Feeling Groovy. When me and Sharon first got together many, many years ago, she was playing in my band. She was the keyboardist and I was the singer. And our eyes met across a crowded rehearsal room. And it was back in the day when you used to make like mixtapes and mix CDs. I think mixed CDs by this point for each other. And Sharon made me a really lovely mix CD, which was Saturday Night, Sunday Morning, which was my favourite film at the time. So Saturday night was lots of kind of like upbeat songs, and then Sunday morning was really chill. And this was the first song on the second CD she made me, Sunday Morning. It's just a lovely, lovely chilled song. This song's in the key of F, and again, it's one of those ones that has the same chords over and over. So see if you can do this off by heart. I reckon you've got this, guys. So yeah. Oh no. Skyzilla said it's 2 a.m. in Singapore. So what you might have to do is just do some really quiet picking or something. I do that sometimes. So this one, if you wanted to, you could do a... Just keep it nice and quiet with some picking. Or just strum really, really quietly. This one's in the key of F. So this one has some really interesting chords. We've got the 1 chord, followed by the 5 chord, F, G, A, B flat, C. And then we go to the 6th chord, which is often played as a D minor. We're doing D minor 7 and then back to 5 again. So you can think of this as 1, 5, 6, 5. Not dissimilar to the last song, which is interesting. Now, there's a couple of tricks. You can either play them as you'd imagine, like this, F chord like this. C, I like to use my little finger. Normally I use my 3rd, but it just feels right after the F. It also means that then you can do the D minor 7 afterwards, which looks like this. Okay. Kind of like, just think of like a D minor chord, an F with this one added, but you've also got your little finger down here and then you're back to C. So F, C, D minor 7 and F. Okay. So, sorry, C at the end. I'm getting my alphabet mixed up. Sorry, guys. It's because I'm reading your comments at the same time. Sometimes I put myself off. Right, back to C, okay? Now, the other thing you can do is when you go to the F, you can leave this little finger down on the C chord. And then you can basically just leave this little finger the whole time like this. Oh, thanks, Karen. Thank you. Thanks, Karen. So that works. The reason that works, if you're interested, I won't go too much into theory because I'm just enjoying playing with you guys tonight. It's been great. But the notes that make up an F chord are F, A. We tend to play it up here. Yours might sound different if you've got high G, but A and C. F, A, C. And then on this string, we normally repeat an A. But what we do when we do this F, we're repeating the C. So it's perfectly valid. So you can just leave that down. Slow down, you move too fast. Gotta make the morning last. You're just kicking down the cobblestones. Looking for fun and feeling groovy. And just keep that going, basically. I used to run a ukulele meditation session way back in the day, and this is one of my favourite ones to start with because everyone can just play the same chords over and over, and it sounds really nice. Okay. Now, if you want to, on the verse 3, you can do a little stop. So I'm dappled and drowsy, I'm ready to sleep. Let the morning drop its petals on me, and then you're back. Life, I love you, and all is groovy. Okay, so you can do a little stop there if you want to. Okay, so let's give it a go. Let's have loads of fun. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. F, C, D minor 7, C. F, C, D minor 7, C. Slow down. You move too fast. You gotta make the morning last. Just kicking down the cobblestones, looking for fun and feeling groovy. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba. Feeling groovy. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba. Feeling groovy. Hello lamppost, what you knowing? Come to watch your flowers growing. Ain't you got no rhymes for me? Do-do-do, I'm feeling groovy. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Feeling groovy. Ba-ba-ba-ba. I got no deeds to do, no promises to keep. I'm dappled and I'm drowsy and I'm ready for sleep. Let the morning time drop its petals on me. Life, I love you, and all is groovy. Take a little solo if you want. And just keep strumming. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba, da-da-da, ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba. Feeling groovy. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Well Well done, everyone. I just realised that's in C, not F. Of course, C is the one called sorry. But yeah, there you go. There you go. Lovely, lovely song. Really, really simple, but great, isn't it? Just wish I had someone singing back in vocals. It was really nice with Karen on the vocals when we did this retreat. It's really lovely. Even though a bit like tonight, I got the words wrong, I think. But it's all good. It's all good. Did we get as far as the next song? If Time, we've got Leaving on a Jet Plane and Time After Time. Oh, I love it. That's great choices, guys. Absolutely fantastic. So a bit of John Denver, fantastic songwriter, as we all know. Let's see if we can find that one first. Leaving on a Jet Plane. Really nice and simple again, this one. This is the 1, 4, 5 chords in the key of C. Just to really hammer that home if anyone's learning for the first time what we mean by the 1, 4, 5 chords. 1 feels settled and resolved. 4 creates a sense of change. And 5 creates tension, which makes you want to go back to the start. So in the key of G, G is 1, not A, not B, C is 4, and D is 5. And that's what we've got here, just again and again and again. Just 3 chords. What do they call it? 3 chords and a truth, which is fantastic. Oh, nice one, Pam. I love it. I just imagine me sat in your passenger seat playing your songs as you drive along. So it's much better than the radio, right? Fantastic. So this one, you could finger pick this one if you wanted to. Let me just get my... Yeah, we're just going to do calypso strum on this one if you're strumming. Down, down, up, up, down, up, down, down, up. Up, down, up. Or as I like to think about it phonetically, walk, running, and running, walk, running, and running, walk, running, and running. Sounds really lovely. If you want to pick it, you could do a... Yeah, you could do a really simple one for this one, guys. So I'm thinking as I play, you could just play top to bottom, G, C, E, A. Twice per chord like this. Notice when I change between the G and the C, I keep my second finger down on my left hand because then I can pivot on this finger. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we have the D. Okay, so you can do that. I'll just strum this one just to keep everyone in time, but if you want to, you can have a little go at that as well. Okay. Oh yeah, Indrani works in the aircraft industry, so this one's for Indrani. Absolutely, yeah. And then you can go and sate your grumbling tummy. My tummy's grumbling as well, to be honest, Indrani. I forgot to eat lunch today, so I'm like... So if you hear any background noises, you know what's going on. Too much information. Here we go, let's have fun. Bit of John Denver. We're just going to roll a D to get us going. 2, 3, 4. All my bags are packed and I'm ready to go. I'm standing out here outside your door. I hate to wake you up to say goodbye, but the dawn is breaking, it's early morn. The taxi's waiting, he's blowing his horn. Already I'm so lonesome I could die. Is that chorus? So kiss me and smile for me. Tell me that you'll wait for me. Hold me like you'll never let me go. 'Cause I'm leaving on a jet plane. Don't know when I'll be back again. Oh babe, I hate to go. There's so many times I've let you down. So many times I've played around. So I tell you now, they don't mean a thing. Every song I sing, I'll sing for you. When I come back, I'll bring your wedding ring. So kiss me and smile for me. Tell me that you'll wait for me. Hold me like you'll never let me go. 'Cause I'm leaving on a jet plane. Don't know when I'll be back again. Oh babe, I hate to go. Try a solo. G major pentatonic if you want to. Or E minor. Here's that 5 chord. Same again. G to C. G to C. G to C. And D. Okay. Here's verse 3. Now the time has come to leave you one more time. Let me kiss you, then close your eyes, and I'll be on my way. Dream about the days to come when I won't have to leave alone. About the times I won't have to say. One more time, everyone. So kiss me and smile for me. Tell me that you'll wait for me. Hold me like you'll never let me go. 'Cause I'm leaving on a jet plane. Don't know when I'll be back again. Oh babe, I hate to go. One more time. I'm leaving on a jet plane. Don't know when I'll be back again. Oh babe, I hate to go. Yeah, great. Fantastic, fantastic. I think we've got 2 people in the aviation, so that can be for Sky as well. Fantastic. Which is a perfect name. Perfect name, right? So fantastic. Love it, love it. So next time you guys are on a plane, you can think of that one as you're sailing off. It's quite a melancholic tune, that one, isn't it? I kind of never really gave the words and the verses a really good listen to before, but my goodness, it's really melancholic, isn't it? And kind of sad, a sad song as well, but beautiful. Okay, let's have a look. Joe's just saying James Hill's a really fun version of Feeling Groovy, where he cycles through C, G, open G for the whole song. Oh, that sounds nice. I'll have to look that up, Joe. That sounds really, really lovely. Cool. Okay, last song then, guys. We'll do one more. We'll do Time After Time to finish on. I'm quite happy about this because this is one of my absolute favourites. I love this song. So let's just find it in our sheets. There we go. It should be in alphabetical order. So there it is. No, it's not. There it is. No. Where is it? Ah, lots of T's. There it is. So this is a beautiful, beautiful song written by Cyndi Lauper, who, in my opinion, is like a really underrated artist. A lot of people just think of her as like girls just want to have fun and like pop stuff, but this is a really beautiful, unusual tune. I absolutely love this one. I think it's gorgeous. So yeah. Oh, I love it, Joe. That's amazing. No worries, Indrani. No worries. You go and fill that tummy. And we shall see you soon. I'm going to do the same thing after this. Me too, Karen. I absolutely love to fly. I'm like a little kid when I get on an airplane. I've been on loads, especially now I've started, doing the touring and stuff. But it's like, my goodness, I still feel like a 10-year-old when that flight takes off, and I still have that moment of excitement as it kind of revs up along the runway. It's just great. Okay, right. Last one for tonight then. I will stick around for a few minutes at the end as well to see if there's any questions and just have a chat with you guys. Let's have a go at this one. This one's in the key of C, normal 4/4 time. Just some really unusual chords. All Through the Night is such a beautiful song as well. Yeah. See what I mean? When you think about All Through the Night and Time After Time, they're such well-crafted pop songs. Just absolutely fantastic. So... yeah, brilliant. So this one we're going to go between a D minor and a C in the verse. I like to kind of use my little finger because then I can really simply change like this. Now it's quite a quick change, 2 beats on both. D minor, C, D minor, C, like that. Nice, Karen. Go to the next section, it's kind of similar. We go from F to G. This time we've got a quick E minor. Now you can reset your fingers like this for the E minor, but if you want to, remember my little trick to get from G to E minor, you can just use your little finger here like so. Okay, it's this finger cancels out this one. Okay, so you can just add it like that, which is really nice. That'll look like this. To F, and you can do it here as well. And notice the first time after, it goes straight back to a verse. I really love that. You're expecting the chorus, whereas the second time we go into the chorus, it's really lovely. The second hand unwinds. If you're lost, you can look and you will. Time after time, which is relatively straightforward. Just make sure the F and G are 2 beats each. Other than that, you'll be absolutely fine. For the instrumental, you can use the C major pentatonic scale again, and all the dots on your A string. Have a little improvise round and just enjoy yourself. Okay, this is going to be the last one for tonight. I'm sorry if anyone didn't get their requests in, but maybe we'll do this again sometime because it's been loads of fun going through the retreat songbook. So hope you enjoyed it, guys. I will stick around to say goodbye at the end, but just a massive thank you from the bottom of my heart for joining me again for a wonderful night of music, and thanks for all your support as always, guys. Here we go then. F, G, E minor, F to get going, which is the same as the pre-chorus, and then we'll hit that verse. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. F, G, E minor, and F. We can do that twice. Now the verse. Time after sometimes you picture me, I'm walking too far ahead, you're calling to me, can't hear what you said, then you said, go slow, sorry guys, I fall behind. The second hand's on mine. If you're lost, going to do an interlude. We're going to use the chords from the chorus. You can have a solo if you want. Join me after 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. F and G and C. G. A minor. F and G and C. Again. G. A minor. Last time, G, sorry guys, A minor, F and G and C. Now verse 3. After my picture fades, darkness has turned to grey, watching through windows, you're wondering if I'm okay, secrets stolen from deep inside, the drum beats out of time. If you're lost, you can look and you will find me, time after time. If you fall, I will catch you, I'll be waiting, time after time. Now the chorus. Pre-chorus. You said go slow, I fall behind, the second hand unwinds. If you're lost, you can look and you will find me, time after time. If you fall, I will catch you, I'll be waiting, time after time. If you're lost, you can look and you will find me, time after time. If you fall, I will catch you, I'll be waiting, time after time, time after time, time after time, time after time. Well done, everyone. I love that song. It's so absolutely beautiful. Sorry I went wrong a few times there. There's quite a lot happening in that song, isn't there? Even it looks deceptively simple, but actually there's quite a lot going on. So sorry I got lost a couple of times, but hopefully you enjoyed that anyway. Thank you so much again for joining me tonight. It's felt really special. I was a little bit nervous because it's been a while since we did Kanikapila, because I've been away organising the retreat, and then I've had a couple of concerts after the retreat as well. So I've been a busy guy, and I haven't had a chance to do one for a while. And you guys all turned up in your droves, and I'm really thankful for that. So thank you for all your support. If you're one of the people that attended the retreat and this is your first Kanikapila, do come back. It'd be really lovely to have you part of the community. It's a lovely warm community here. We all encourage each other. Lots of nice comments going on in the chat, which is really good fun. So please do come back if this is your first Kanikapila, and come and take part. It's loads of fun. As I say, I normally go into a bit more depth of how all the chords work, so we can kind of play it off by heart, and we also look at soloing and picking and things like that as well. So come and give that a try sometime if you haven't already. Ah, thanks guys, thank you. Yeah, come and do it again with us, Christine. That would be really lovely. Thanks, Vicky. Yeah, enjoyed that. As Karen says, if you enjoyed that, if you hit the thumbs up button on YouTube, it helps the algorithm just pick up my videos and whatnot. So please, if you can do that, that would be absolutely fantastic. Thanks, Andy. Thanks, Pam. Oh, you guys are the best. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, thanks, Sky Silla. I didn't realise that. That's amazing. It's lovely to hear from you. And anytime you want to get in touch, just ping me an email or a message. It'd be really nice. And that goes for all you guys. It's really nice to hear from you. If anyone's waiting for a reply to any messages, I'm just starting to get back into correspondence this week. So don't worry if you haven't heard from me. I will get back to you really soon, guys. So that's going to be happening this week. I had something like, it was a bit mad, something like 600 emails after the retreat, but I'm catching up on it. The next retreat is going to be, as I say, next August 22nd to the 24th, and we can have some really special guests. I'm not going to announce the retreat tutors yet, but you can probably guess a few of them by looking at the lineup of the Ukulele Festival of Great Britain, which is the weekend before. But I can tell you it's going to be an absolutely interstellar lineup again. I'm really excited. So get your tickets and come and join me in the Forest of Dean. That's going to be 22nd to 24th of August next year. We also have a Christmas ukulele retreat, which I'm really excited about. Oh yeah, True Colours. I don't think we've done that one, Tim. I'll put it on the list. That's a great choice. Yeah. I'll put it on the list. We've also got the Christmas ukulele retreat where you get to be visited by Santa and his elves, learn some Christmas tunes. And for that, we've got some brilliant tutors. We've got Christopher Davis Shannon coming teaching with us for the first time. We've got Phil Dolman, who we've got back, which is really exciting. We've not had Phil teach with us for a few years. And then we've got brilliant Sam Muir, our resident tutor as well. And there might be one or two surprises. So just keep an eye out for that, and I'll let you know. We've also got the cruise this February. Come and join me in the Caribbean. What's not to love? Caribbean, cocktails, sunshine, beautiful islands, ukuleles, great friendship, just amazing. If anyone wants to share the cost a little bit, there's both a male and female half room available. So we've got a guy and a gal looking for someone to share with. So do let us know if you're interested. I can put you in touch with Donna, who'll be able to book you on and give you all the details and everything, which is going to be super cool. I'm trying to remember what else I had to tell you about. Oh yeah, don't forget the party next Wednesday. So next Wednesday we're going to have a whole party. We might do some of this because this has worked really well, where we'll just play from some song sheets. So we'll have a jam session. I'm going to do a Q&A, so anything you've ever wanted to ask me, you can go ahead. I'll talk a little bit about my ukulele journey, and I've got a few more announcements to make as well. And I'm going to give away a ukulele worth hundreds of pounds. So that's going to be next Wednesday. Keep an eye out tomorrow or this Wednesday for details on the competition. It's just going to involve liking and sharing my page, basically. And then I'll pick a winner at random and announce it on that Wednesday, which will be really exciting. I'm willing to ship the ukulele worldwide. So don't worry if you're in Hawaii or Singapore or Australia or Brazil, wherever you are, right? You can enter and you'll still get the ukulele if you win. So yeah. Party. Fantastic. Oh, and one last thing, just to let you know, where is it? That we've got another live workshop this Wednesday. So if you want to learn While My Guitar Gently Weeps with me, strumming like Jake Shimabukuro, join me this Wednesday at 3:30. Every single one of these Kanikapilas, live lessons and Melodic Mondays are all archived on my website, so you can watch them for free. Just go to mattsteadukulele.com and click on live lessons and you'll find them there. So next Monday we've got Melodic Mondays, where we're going to be learning a piece of chord melody, which is going to be a whole heap of fun as well. Right, I'm going to love you and leave you. I'm going to leave you with a big thank you for all your support, helping me get to my big milestones I have recently. So massive thank you to all of you that have supported me. It means the world to me. And I will see you very, very soon. So Monday for the next Melodic Mondays. Yeah. Oh no, Karen, no, I got the dates wrong on that. So the Gently Weeps is going to be this Wednesday, so you haven't missed it. So that's the good news. You can still come and catch it. So this Wednesday, absolutely. All right, take care, everyone. Much love, and I will see you again very soon. Take care. Bye.